5 people laid to rest yesterday. You understand? The Clarendon 5, Unbearable grief as Cocoa Peace victim laid to rest. Ladies and gentlemen, even the Prime Minister of Jamaica, L.A. Lewis, everybody was there. It was one of the biggest funeral right now ever kept in Jamaica, ever held in Jamaica after Bob Marley funeral,
BaggaThingz, they have to make a statement. If I know BaggaThingz TV, it don't make sense. A BaggaThingz TV, I run things all the time. BaggaThingz TV Media.
This funeral, show how crime and violence is a dangerous thing. Saying, and the man them of Jamaica, Prime Minister them and all of them must do everything in their power to stop this, man. You understand me? I say, even though crime is a thing where anybody can get up on us, decide, say, boy, they might commit a crime. But they have to do some things right now to prevent people from doing so. Say, watch them I say now, a card to a star. There were screams and cries of anguish from neighbors as the hearse is bearing the bodies of Kemisha Wright and her 4 children led a motorcade which passes their Cocoa Peace Clarendon home this morning. Wright and her children were slain in their dwelling on June the 21st. Several mourners could not hold back the tears as the pink and white casket, stark reminders of the massacre, were wheeling inside the Sturt Hall auditorium at Clarendon College in Chapperton, where the funeral service is being held. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, it's sad. Everybody cry. People couldn't hold it back. You understand? It was so big. It shook up the whole place. I tell you, not just Clarendon people attended the funeral, People from all over the parishes in Jamaica attend the funeral, because the people them have been touched by the whole thing, Saying, watch what them I say now, overcome with grief, Gwendolyn, Matt Knight, mother and grandmother of the deceased, is being consoled by several mourners. Matt Knight's father, 81-year-old James Wright, died days after the tragedy. Boom, beat star. It come like, say, boy, when the father hear about what go on, the father have heart attack same time. And that me that say, You understand? Because it's so gruesome. Now the paper say again, thousands of mourners have flocked the auditorium to bid farewell to the mother and children. Law enforcement officers are struggling to keep order, and such viewing of the body was discontinued. Everybody wants to see them 5 casket one time spread out in the auditorium, You understand me I say? Everybody want to go see them because they can't believe that go on. In quotation, it cannot be. I am asking and imploring every one of you to please clear the entrance and exit, said Senior Superintendent Glenford Miller, Commanding Officer of Clarendon Police. Kemisha and her children, Kimanda, Sharalee, Rafala, and Keyshawn Jr. will be laid to rest at Sutton's Memorial Cemetery, You understand? Boy, me I tell you, it's sad. All the police them I tell them, say, yo, you can't go there, you clear the area. The people them not care. Because what them see now, what them witness, them really have to take the last look. Because they can't believe that really go on upon the people them. And the dirty, wicked criminal boy, man. When near Russian Bennett, still alive and he killed 5 people. Saying, so make we skip over now because the Prime Minister have something to say. Prime Minister plan to curb crime as slain family of 5 laid to rest. The Prime Minister, I'm glad saying did it there now. Because if you witness everything, the mourning, the screaming, everything will go on. If you witness it, if you be touched by it too, Because here and now, this thing is not a joke thing. The Prime Minister have got to spend it strong dollars them when you have in their pocket. The Jamaican money. And curve all that crime in Jamaica right now, because if you see how people go through pain and sorrow, saying, according to the loop, they must say, Prime Minister Andrew Holness says Jamaican Parliament is making changes to several pieces of legislation that should help curb or curtail crime when they come into effect. You better make case and bring this about in a virgin. Because right now, you can see what really a mash up a place, You understand? Crime and violence are mash up Jamaica. There's nothing else. When you check your levels, and nothing else are mash up Jamaica. And a food problem we have. We don't have water problem. We don't have gas problem. We don't have nothing. Not even bad mind and jealousy not so bad right now like crime and violence. It a mash up a whole place right now. saying, no, where Prime Minister said, no, you where Prime Minister said. The Prime Minister made a comment at the Thanksgiving service for lives of Kemisha Wright and her 4 children, Kimanda Smith, 15, Shara Lee Smith, 10, and Rafaela Smith, 5, and 23-month-old Kishan Henry at the Stuart Hall building at Clarendon College in Clarendon on Sunday afternoon. The 5 were slapped wet in a cocoa piece by a dirty criminal boy. You understand? So the Prime Minister said, boy, them are tail or something right now in a parliament. Them will come out with it. A law, legislation, we're going to change the whole game. And I'm yet to see it. Right now, I'm anxious to see what more do about this because I'm telling you something. This thing I get from bad to worse, viewers and subscribers. Now they must say Prime Minister's statement comes as opposition leader Mark Golding said he would support the government move to stem the violence. In the past few weeks, the country has been rocked by several incidents of multiple murders in a month. This is not a joke thing, you know. The amount of murderation we are going, boy. I'm sorry for Jamaica, poor little Jamaica. Oh, Jamaica can bear so much things. You understand? If Jamaican people, them never was strong, boy, I tell you, boy, I don't know. No, they must say again now. Holness said Sunday that changes have been made and will be made to the Firearm Act, the Bail Act, the Law Reform, Zone of Special Operations, Special Security and Community Development Measures Act, and the Offences Against Person Act, and the Sexual Offences Act, the Domestic Violence Act, Child Care and Protection Act. All of them act there. Them must act upon it because I hear them talk about and the government now act upon the thing them the right way. Expeditiously. The government must act upon the thing them fast and quick. You understand? And money for spend because every country in the world curve them crime by spending money do them for do. No one now pocket no money. Any politician a pocket money and a thief off the people them money it's gonna show. Because you're going to find out, say, boy, they're underfunding going on and certain things now go right. You understand? Watch what they must say now. He said too that more support would be coming for victims of violence as too often people are witness to or have been victim of violence and they do not feel satisfied by the process. Prevention is better than cure. Before the people then become victim of violence, if you curb the violence the right way and the crime and stem it out of Jamaican mind, wish me know say you have to attack the culture. The culture is very toxic and bad. You understand? If a man want to become gangster and bad man and all type of thing, you have to curb that, you know. Jamaica have the problem. The music a cause it too. Dancehall music. You understand? Man, I talk about guns and violence too much. The culture have got to change. The people them need a little more softness in them as it relates to being tender, caring and loving. You understand? Too much hostility in the people them, man. Jah Rastafari. Hear what they must say now. The Prime Minister also said changes would be made to the legal system to provide counseling and to detect and intervene in situations before they become violent. He pointed out that the accused in the Clarendon 5 killing had come to the attention of the police before and there have been systems to detect violence. Things may not have gotten to this stage for the 5 people being murdered. I told that you need counseling. Not for you, them need counseling. Somebody for reason with. They need social workers for coming up. Give them psychological analysis. Meaning that a lot of them need counsel because the youth, they're going to have pent up anger in them and just want to take it out on somebody. But if you could have run to one government agency or system or the people could have detect that and say, you know, so the youth is an aggressive youth, is a frustrated youth. Maybe he needs somebody to talk to him. And say, here now, you see your anger where you have to let it go. You understand? And here now, we will give you a job, we will give you a trade. Take it out on the trade, take it out on the job. All of the pent up anger where you have, you're going to just use it in a positive manner to produce stuff, saying and produce things. But when you check it now, sometimes the youth, them, you know, the opportunity problem they don't have, they're frustrated, you understand? And them just now lose it. You understand? Jesus God, all of things need for go on, man. See? Meanwhile, Golding bemoaned that when Jamaica should be celebrated Emancipation Day, the nation is mourning the loss of 5 young lives. You know, caretaker candidate for North Central Clarendon People's National Party, Dr. Desmond Benton, said that what Jamaica is experiencing demonstrates that something is lacking in the homes. He said parents must curb bad behavior in children before it gets out of hand, adding that society, along with promoting physical health, must also put focus on mental and social being as well. Parents have to start, it have to start from the parents them. Then it move on to the social aspect, then the societal part. But it's starting at the home, Yeah, some bad behavior we are show in the home. And then have a good parents and stand up and say, yo, here now, you can't say that, you can't do this. Too much broken home in Jamaica. We need more nuclear family. We need a father them for did it as a disciplinary figure. If you know, say, boy, here now, father they run, son have to behave himself, daughter have to go sit down over there so, and sit and lap her tail. You understand how easy yourself because the disciplinary principle is there, which is a father. Mother alone can't do it. You understand? They look up in there, run away from their mother and cuss out their mother and gone. But they don't know, say the daddy can run down one of them and pick a switch and bust them blow away, man. See? So you need that. You understand? You want the thing to get back in order like how it was because here now, you see, if that not go on, you go find the bad behavior. Them see, man, I tell you, say bad behavior start from the home. See? Nobody can go around that, right? So, you understand? So right now, Jamaican people wise up now, start make better decision. The woman them now, pick better man. If you can pick some man, we're more stable in their mindset for have and raise kids with. The man them now, look now for a better couple, better relationship when you can come together and combine together. You don't want no couple where you go and dance all at night time on the man they not sit down and the woman they not sit down and just up and down an argument and sitting, We have to join hands together now and build better family, nuclear family. So I say, alright, sir, BaggaThingz Media TV, man. Up and running, like and share. Up.
BaggaThingz Media TV, man. Thank you for watching. Make sure you share it. Make sure you subscribe. Press that notification bell to stay updated, man. Jamaican assassin killing all names. Urban legend. Jackal. Out.